Hi everyone, this is Steven. You could call myself KC Game, returning to the 197th Academy. And you thought I was going to proceed to the day, but we're gonna change our mind because I'm gonna change into different chapters, so change to a different route, which I'm gonna do like same to the very beginning of it. I did told you back then that if it reaches about the 50 day, then I'm going to change the route because well, this route it's not the hard point I mind exactly because everything in the route we having to deal with is about fighting the killer. Even there's nothing very important with the invaders, which that's kind of surprising about how it goes exactly. Even what happened in the last video is like we had to face with that like the idol commander, and of course unexpected out of nowhere he's like there's a time rewind time commander as well. So oddly enough, like, I had to beat him there first, and then that fast. Even though strangely, he's only got like a less HP. I mean, I would imagine like this, he faced the other commander first, and not with the timeline things. Because as I mentioned this, like it's the same thing in the prologue that it will rewind back in time. We'll put it back at the very beginning of it, which also like revert all the power-ups that we have in possession. We just back to zero. So that I don't want to like mess up and everything that happened. That's why I just kill him during the first turn there. So yeah, that's how that goes exactly. So oddly enough, how it would pass by 50, and like you heard me like how disastrous I am. We lost Takumi already. Like, are you serious? He's the toughest man. I mean, yeah, but he would have beat the killer around, but no, it just let that be like that happen. And it's also exactly the same cut, like maybe the same thing with like same thing with Ava and Moko, and I'm not sure why. Like, are the killers just trying to like lose a lot of blood? Essentially, human anima, right? I mean, strangely, like, why can't just like revive back? So maybe it's something to do with like you need a blood inside of your body. If not, then it would have been like gone forever, right? So that's a weird thing how that goes exactly. Also, what I currently look like right now is this is what it looks like. But right now, I'm gonna go to change it to different chapters. So I know maybe change over this, and this is gonna be like goodbye from this route, but no name for that yet. So yeah, this is what it leads to. It's like 2 dead, and how many remained? I think it's around like 12. So, but there's like 1 spot there that's like still there. My guess it had to be Ava, but still, we had any intel about Ava when we finally took her into prison. But at the beyond that point, that she's dead. This is gonna be sad enough for this exactly. So, anyway, so we're just gonna go back to but this. Maybe have faster or something like that. I wish the ways that you could do faster or something like that. So anyway, we're going back to all the way. Look how big this is exactly. I'm like hot 53 there, 52 right now, all the way right here. This is the part for the revise to reveal secrets to everyone else. So I picked yes because I thought it would be best if it's the right choice to pick. At least on here, which this might be another path there as well. But I'm not sure what will happen if I pick no. Like, if I had to guess, like, if Takumi gonna remain silent saying I'm from the future, will like everyone will just forget about that thing exactly? But yeah, I think that's more likely how that worked out exactly. So anyway, we're just gonna like press 2 before decision because that's the easiest way to do like Destiny 2 like do for decision point there. So but I'm doing this because I just want to try to like proceed onward to see how far this is gonna go exactly, or anything like any new details of the story about that exactly, because it's not even enough. So that's why I had to go back. I mean, that's the best way when I put it. So let's just do this and see how far this is gonna go. Here it is. Reveal your secret. Yes or no. And check mark for a judge to show that I already picked that. Oh man, I'm curious what will happen. It lead to like I would imagine if I pick that route, if something might be happen. Like if it's like if I already gonna end in that quick, then I might go like a different route then. So let's see how far if I pick no then. Would everyone still like believe me, or they're not gonna still fight like I normally do? So it's future, so we will see. I don't like the sound of it. Something bad is gonna happen. If I want to get everyone on my side, I should really tell them the truth. But it's not like they all believe I'm a time traveler right now. Way. Even if they did, that could come with its own problems. Yeah. Even he did told them about like I'm come for the future. Even told Zero about it. But would that be crazy not to believe what everyone would believe in? I mean, Sirius everyone already found out about this before he about to die. Well, he's gonna be like lost his trust to Takumi though, or what? Because I'm strange of this was like he has some kind of like an instinct towards Takumi though. It sounds like he doesn't like whether to believe it because he has a king for the future or something like that. Mention about the will of the humanity thing, which I'm not sure who that is exactly, but I don't know. But this is the choice I'm gonna have to pick. There's so many rounds I'm not sure how far this is gonna go, so how big it will be, so we will see how this plays out. If they learn about the future, history will change again. Yeah, even like, I don't want like one of the person died already from that route, which is started on me.
If you change too much, you won't be able to predict what will happen as easily as before. You could probably help the others avoid making the same mistakes as before without telling them everything.
So essentially means like I have to do it in my own ways, but not telling them about that.
Of course, there's no way of knowing if that's the right choice either.
I mean, that's only the choice I could think of because of, well, the Supreme Commander was actually like the one that disguised hooded already. Like when I first played it, I was like, wait, who the heck is that guy? And then beyond the point, like she was the one who was been hiding in the shadows and got the info from them about the time travel. So that could be like one of those part of those problems about that exactly. But I don't know. But it was something like they're not gonna have to fight, even if not sure the possible way it goes. Being able to predict what will happen next is a huge advantage. I didn't want to lose that, especially not if it could help me guide everyone toward a brighter future. With that in mind, I did the only thing I could. Why are you cleaning up all of a sudden? Answer us!
Huh? How do you know Ida was a traitor?
Well, I lied to them. You really want to tell them about that? It's the same thing I tried to tell them about the lies. What Ato gave me this advice from him. Last night, I went to Ato's room to talk to him about what we were going to do here. And I just happened to see his diary left open on his desk. Really? Diary? Is that what way you put up a lie like that? He written out his whole plan in it.
What?
Huh? That's not what you told. I gave Xavier a sharp look. I hope, Dad, you will see the message in my eyes. I'll explain later. You sure about that? But if anything happens, Xavier's gonna lose his trust in us, so I don't like how this is gonna play out. Anyway, that's how I found out what Ata was up to. They would exchange dubious glance. They clearly weren't sure whether to believe me or not. I mean, if they want to believe you, they will give it like a proof, like evidence and such.
Well, it's not that important how you got this information. What we really need to do is figure out if he really is a traitor or not.
Hey, you're right.
Let's go hear what Ito has to say about it.
We just gonna go talk to him? I mean, do you really want to go talk to him like how he's saying it gonna be is exactly? I mean, if it's something, well, Ito on the other hand, he's gonna like spout nonsense and saying like that. I'm not sure whether he would believe it or not. I agree with my dear sister. The others nodded in agreement, and they all started filing out of the war room. What? Don't you guys believe me? How come Seiko's the only one that they still send there? Sarah ran up after them, leaving just me and Hiroko. For some reason, she was looking at me with an odd, confused expression.
Why?
Oh god, why would you say that? I mean, what do you mean, why? This is the first time I've seen, a shocked expression. She muttered a single solitary word to herself. The lead. What's that supposed to mean? Did she say why? Why what? Is it because of I lied or something? Well, whatever. I better go after the others myself. I'm not sure what her big deal is. They say they were going to talk to Eito. That means they're heading for the courtyard. Oh god, so the silent. There's no music here. This is terrifying. Yeah, there's Sarah, Dave. I'm not sure if you can just talk to her. So I found Sarah waiting for me in the hallway. I thought about it and realized there was no need for me to get involved. Is that so you already know about that? It's no skin off my nose if the others want to get Aosuke's side of the story. What's he gonna tell them? You've been tricked! Siri and Takumi are lying to you! Even if he did say something like that, he's got no evidence to back it up. I, on the other hand, have footage of a sudden change in demeanor in everything he said last night. Let them talk to him if they want. You and I have other things to discuss. Let me guess. You want me to know why I didn't tell them the truth? That's right. Explain my thought process to Siri. If everyone find out about what was coming, the future would change again. To maintain the advantage my foreknowledge gave me, I decided to keep them in the dark for now. Didn't you come back because you wanted to change the future, though? Yeah, but to the future where all of us survive. If I can't do that, there's no point in any of this. I want to be the light to guide us toward the future. Ah, I see. In other words, your ultimate objective is for everyone to watch the final attack together with smiles on their face, yes? Not exactly. I really couldn't care less about the final attack. But he had the part about everyone being there right. So I just keep quiet and nod. I like it! You? I'm pretty sure you wouldn't. Your interests and mine match up perfectly. I don't think Takumi did understand clearly what you're saying. So what do you say we work together? I'll keep it a secret for the others that you came for the future. If it helped the Special Defense Unit function more efficiently, I'm more than happy to practice a little deception. Thanks. I appreciate it. One more thing. How much do you know about our mission here exactly? I mean, a lot, I think. And so I told Siri how things went down during my original 100 days at the academy. Starting with what happened when I went to Second Electric Academy, beat Nigo and the other team members. The revelation that followed. Okay, so only just talk with Siri only. World Dead, Critical Blade, the Exodus Project, and Artificial Satellite. And of course, the event of the boy meeting on Dying Flame we spoken with last night was what, or rather, who was at the defense room. I told him more or less everything I knew. The only thing I left out was what I learned about Nozomi. The secret that she shared that first time was between her and me. I see. And is that all? Is that all? You mean there's more? What? No, of course not. Really, Siri? You still want to get any details from him, don't you? Unless you have something in mind exactly. I still have no idea who this higher up is exactly. Or even if there's anything mentioned about this, the Kamakura General Hospital. Or even in the Pod 1 thing, just like say what Shoma mentioned about in the memory part. You already learned the crazy moment of stuff. That's enough, isn't it? Actually, there was still something that was bothering me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Did the dialogue change? No, not dialogue for some reason. For some reason, his voice come out change. Is he trying to try something bananical or something like that? Huh. I'm not sure if they, I don't know, they recast it or they had to make another line for that part. They're trying to sound like sinister, something like that. I don't know, but that sounds really weird.
Aha!
Anyway, I better get going. I'll pretend like we never had this conversation all sneaky-like. Sneaky, incognito, reliable, ethical, inside man, that's me. So you hurried away, looking more suspicious than sneaky. Do I really not know the whole truth yet? Was Ito right? Well, he did say a mention about like he discovered what the commander's saying, even the part about like he did absorb from the prisoner or Ava, which essentially able to understand the language. But I still want to know about that Ava person. I'm not sure if she's like maybe has like similar kind, like got more powerful human animal or something like that. Something like Veshness, right? Since when Takumi like to finish her off and able to understand the commander's language, so I'm not sure if Ava's is also special kind as well. So I'm not particularly sure. Well, even if he was, there's no use asking him now. This version of him was only been here for 3 days. He doesn't know all the things he told me in the defense room back then. Still though, maybe I'll go talk to him anyway. Everyone else is probably there already. Like what? They're just watching them why he's inside a cage or something like that? Well, that's the surprise we're gonna see what the real Ato look like.
Oh, hey Takumi.
Ato fess up already. He told us everything. Did he? I'm not sure if you believe him. Yeah, he said we look like a bunch of freaking monsters to him.
To me,
that's actually a compliment. Really, Shama? Even though you always say some negative things about yourself.
practically a promotion, in fact. Most of the time, I am more on the level of something the monster will leave in its little box. You're a monster, Boop? But that's interesting in a whole different way.
Kako, please don't say it like that! I mean, what is wrong with you? You're like a little child who don't know anything. Or about to beyond a whole world there.
Huh?
His hatred of mankind seemed to be the real deal at any rate. He even said we should all be destroyed.
It all lines up with what you and Siri told us. Is that so, huh?
What are we gonna do with him now? Chuck in the barrel of used needles and see what he catches?
Is that not a reference to one of those board games mentioned like this? But it's not happening.
What do you think we should do, Hiriko? Oh yes, you've been awfully quiet today, Miss Ishihara. Something on your mind? No, not really.
Why you feel nervous? Hiriko's eye darted toward me, almost like she was wanting to see how I handle all this.
Yeah! Good luck with whatever you said, Mistress Hiriko. Would you like his appendix? I'll bring it to you on a silver platter.
Huh?
Why just the appendix?
Oh.
All the decision to Takumi.
Oh god, why you leave me for a choice?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
You're the one who stopped Ato last night.
Oh.
You could have killed him then, but you didn't.
Oh.
I could only assume you had a good reason for sparring him.
Or sparing, we call it. Honestly, I don't think I did. It just didn't feel right to kill another human being in cold blood. I don't know though. Was that really all there was to it?
I know civic a pile of monster poop like me has no right to weigh in on this. But I think we should let Ato live too.
I mean, that's exactly what I would do, like keep him survive.
He seemed really smart. If we play our cards right, he might be useful to us.
We're gonna respect life too. Even soup stock carries the soul of the veggies used to make it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We agree on letting Eto live. Then? He shouldn't be a threat so long as he stays in his cage. It's got some kind of weird tend to negate his powers.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the sign.
So I don't get to rip out his appendix? If this were a killing game, it'd be perfect candidate for the first murder victim.
Okay, nothing said. The matter was decided. Eita would be kept in his cage in the courtyard from now on, so he's staying in the cage then, huh? As the others left, no one spared a word for a prisoner himself. All they gave him was brief glares of contempt.
Takumi, you did come for the future, didn't you? You seem intent on hiding on it now, but that's what's going on here, isn't it?
Just I don't understand what you mean by that.
You're keeping it secret from the others. It's okay. You don't have to explain why.
Really? I still don't believe the word you were saying this. After everything happened at the very beginning of it, like you betrayed me a lot, and you gave me the advice from the other room back then. You gave me a bad one.
I can't figure that part out for myself. Unlike the rest of them, I'm not an idiot.
Did they tell you my story about reading your plan in your diary?
Oh yes, I could tell right away that you made up some excuse. So I went along with it. I told them I really did keep a diary and that I written down my plan to kill Siri in it. I played the part perfectly, if I do say so myself.
Why though? What's your angle?
Well, indeed. Maybe I just didn't want to let them in on the truth. What really happened that night is a secret between you and me now. Technically, Siri and the creature red and flamed know too. But still,
in other words, he saw the opportunity and took it. He's holding on to this information until he can use it to his advantage. So, I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. Give us like a surprise or something.
Speaking of that thing made of undying flames.
Stop right there. I don't have to tell you anything. I'm asking the question here. I thought in the future said that you learned the truth about this war. A truth not even I knew. Well, he does not gotta say anything, but he say he don't even know. Do you have any idea what that could have meant?
I'm not the same person you knew in that timeline. I'm as clueless as you are. Not that I wouldn't like to know why humanity is forging such an abhorrent war. Of course, you could tell me that yourself, couldn't you?
I left without saying any more. Really? That's all there is. You just gotta leave. Just after what he said. I looked back just once. Ada was watching me intently. His eyes aligned with intelligence and malice. Oh, now I went back to the war room. The afternoon. After lunch, we made our way to the war room to speak to Siri. Why I need to talk to Siri about that? They're really getting a chance to get you to spill the beans about the truth this morning.
You are going to tell us, aren't you? When you asked yesterday, you said it wasn't something you could design on your own.
Yeah.
Which means there's someone above you calling the shots, right?
Yeah, I'm more curious to know what Siri's gonna explain about that. Yeah, but don't sweat it. I got permission. I'll tell you everything.
Alright then. No time like the person, I said. Go ahead and tell us. What's going on here?
Siri nodded, began his explanation. So we're gonna give us his story about what this is all about? None of it was new information to me, though. It was the same stuff I learned during my first 100 days.
Well, that could the goblin, the expert, and unofficial satellite, so he know that about what Siri mentioned, or what Takumi told Siri about. The mobile, advanced plane, and physical body in the defense room. The existence of second and last academy, and the other fighters there. It all felt so familiar. There was nothing there to surprise or unnerve me. Everybody else was just as shocked as I expected, though. When it was all done, they stood there dumbfounded, trying in vain to take it all in. By the time Siri finished his exclamation, the whole day has passed us by. So, what exactly does all that mean for us?
Weren't you listening? We're about to hold a killing game. Duh.
No, we're not. Nobody said anything about that.
In other words, we need to defend this school for the next 97 days.
When we do that, the missile that baby has been charging up will be launched. One final attack to wipe out all remaining life.
Including the invaders.
And that'll start world dead once and for all.
Basically like winning a killing game on a worldwide MMO scale.
But we ain't gonna get caught up in that ourselves.
Right before the attack, we board the escape pod.
And then take off into outer space. Then we'll join the rest of humanity back on the artificial satellite. I know you guys would get it. How could you not, when I explain it so well? So that means the Hiroko remains silent through all this. If she has some doubts in her, she refused to even make eye contact with any of us. It seems like she was thinking hard about something. And this explanation has helped evaluate your will to fight to a whole new level, am I right? Hell yeah, I'm ready for this.
Let's kill us a whole bunch of invaders.
Yeah, you convinced me. If it means making it back to the satellite alive, then I'm in.
I'll give it my best shot. I might need a couple of butt packs though. I'll fight too. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my dear brother.
What? But sister dearest.
Don't try to stop me. You can say what you want, but my mind's made up.
I don't think I ever heard you speak so forcefully. Okay, that's that then. How about you, Shoma? Honestly, I don't think a festered beetle like me will be any real use. But I felt this weird surge of power pulsing into my body last night. I feel like I ascend to the level of, I don't know, a frustrated stage beetle. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, man, that's the spirit. Takumi, Hiroko, you two have been fighting right from the start. So I guess there's no point in asking you, huh?
We'll be fighting with the full team in our next defensive battle then.
Seems that way. Let's all work together and wipe out those rotten invaders. Oh yeah, I'm really feeling it now.
Hooray!
Come on, let's do a motivation cheer to celebrate. All together now.
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and undefeated!
We have like a war cry.
Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Yeah, I would like to save the image of everyone so the cheerful one. Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, and then get caught up in the pet rally mood Siri has going on. In the last timeline, Gaku, Tsubasa, Shoma, and the twins hadn't made up their minds to fight until much later. Had even the truth really motivate them that much? Or did they sudden bursts in power have more to them? Like in Shoma's case? Was the just a crypto goblin flowing through them, giving them more confidence than before? Either way, I was grateful that I wouldn't have to convince them to fight all over again. At the same time though, this could mean history would change again. Deviating from the future, I knew even more. When I thought of it that way, I couldn't help feeling uneasy. I felt a tense gaze on me. I looked around and locked eyes with Hiroko. It's almost as she only had curious suspicions on Takumi because he was lying to it. She was looking back at me, also with a weirdly uneasy look on her face. Which I mentioned as a good thing. Me and the war room came to a close. This somber late dinner, the others decided to turn it in for the night. I did the same, returned to my room. I lay down on my bed to just space out for a while, but then I got up and went to the door to greet my late night visitor. Oh god, it's gonna be Hiroko, isn't it? She probably find out something.
Huh?
As suspected. Hiroko, what's up?
I want to ask you about something.
Oh, what is it?
Oh?
After we spoke to Eito in the courtyard, I went back to his room.
Oh, did you find out? You found out it wasn't there, isn't it?
Oh.
I searched it from end to end, but I didn't find any diary. You've been lying to us, haven't you?
What? Me? Lie? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
You're from the future. You travel back in time somehow and end up here. That's how you really knew what Eito was up to. Am I wrong?
Being confronted with the truth so abruptly threw me for the loop, my fan tensed up and my palms began to sweat. Yeah, you shouldn't have done a really sentimental about that diary part. You should say something like, you her eavesdropping or something. How can you possibly know that? I realized too late that I shouldn't have said that. It was practically mean she was right. Hiroko must have realized it, too. Although in her case, she seemed to relax a little.
I does so. Well, that's all I want to know. I'll be going now.
Hey, come back! Tell me what this is all about. I know you were acting weird today. Ever since yesterday when I lied to the others, actually. When they all left, you stayed behind. And you ask why. You didn't look happy either. What do you mean by that? Just how much do you know anyway? Hiroko didn't answer. She just looked away. Her brows were frowned and she was biting her lips in thought. We stood there in silence for a while until she gave a sigh and spoke up again.
Let me sleep on it.
Really, you want to sleep with me?
I'll tell you everything tomorrow. If I don't change my mind before then.
You will?
Yes. But I'll tell you one thing right now. Two, in fact. Keeping your time travel secret from the others was probably the right choice. The same goes for not killing Eito.
Huh? Are you saying I'm doing the right thing, Hiroko? Is that what you... What are you up to? I am so main question want to know why she feels like she have no knowledge of anything. Even happened from the prologue part about I know everything about the truth or something like that before she disappeared. But I still have no idea what her big deal is.
Until tomorrow then.
With that, Hiroko left the room, leaving me alone with my confusion and anxiety. Well, then now what then? Now to day 4. Never click me if something happens.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 4th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend a night. Be ready to give your life.
Jeez. Did the game somehow change up or something like that? It'd be on the finished announcement and this happens. Now that you had your breakfast, I have 2 very important announcements to make.
Announcements?
Woohoo!
First of all, I decided to give you the run of a school.
Every classroom is now unlocked. I originally planned to open them up little by little, but I was really touched by your show of determination yesterday. Consider this your reward.
Awesome! Did the first try and guillotine room.
There's no guillotine. Whatever that is, we don't have one here. What about the second announcement? In order to make you a more efficient fighting unit, you need a team leader. Which me then. The invaders have commanders, so we should have one too. And the position goes to...
Seriously? You want me to be the leader?
No one asked you about that. What? Siri never told you about that.
Nobody say anything yet.
Aha!
Yeah, besides, it's Amino. Huh? Me?
Oh.
You exposed the traitor in the midst and save a commanding officer from the terrible fate. You also demonstrate your ability to rally others behind you. Your personality makes you a perfect candidate too.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Any objections?
I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'll cast my vote for Takumi too.
Although in my case, it's probably only worth 0.000000001% have a normal vote. How many zeros did you put in there, Shoma? It's always a red ranger that leads the team in those hero shows. Takumi's got red hair, so he should be fine. Really? Is that the reason why? Is that the reason why he became a leader? Also, you make this a reference on Power Rangers. That's something unexpected. My dear sister and I dressed in red too. But Mrs. Amina probably the better choice. What you expect by that happen?
I had a vision that this would happen. Takumi will lead us all toward the brighter future.
You didn't barely get the sudden vision yet. Fine, if that's how you feel, I'll sit down and let Takumi take over. You expect you want to become a leader, Gaku. I'm more the cool outside type anyway. Why would you do it like on a pose like that?
Oh.
How about you, Shizahara? Ego took a moment to think about it before answering.
Oh?
I had no reason to oppose this decision.
Aha!
Good enough for me! Takumi Samino, I hereby confer upon you the position of Captain of the Special Defense Unit. I expect you to help your team members grow and lead them all to a spectacular victory. What was I supposed to say? Thanks, but no thanks? I don't think anyone would have let me read a lot of it like that. Instead, I resigned myself to be inevitable and not. Yeah, okay. I'll do my best. I'm gonna half-ass acceptance. It sounds like you don't even want to, something like that. Anyone said things like, "Nice to meet you, Captain," or "Don't let us down, Captain." I think they were just teasing me, though. After a few slaps on the back, they found out of the cafeteria. I mean, expect this much. No, God, I'm gonna zoom in already and then make a transition there. Last to leave was Kiriko. Hurry over to her before she could get out the door. Kiriko, wait! What is it? What do you think it is? We're supposed to talk. You told me you were been hiding today. I don't remember making any such promise. You did say that last night! You forgot about that? What? I said I'd tell you everything if I didn't change my mind. I thought about it all last night, and unfortunately for you, I did change my mind. You got to be kidding me! I have never killed anyone in my entire life. Shiko pushed her glasses up the bridge of her nose for emphasis. She looked tired now somehow. I thought you were not on my side. Your side? You didn't get when Siri made me captain. That doesn't mean I approve of you. You still... I had a feeling in this world that Shiriko's gonna be hate me then. Is that what's gonna happen?
Oh?
I just thought that if you were leading the team, it would make things easier for me. Much better to have a figurehead in place so no one will bother me.
figurehead? In other words, you're a puppet leader. You could have just taken the position yourself.
Oh.
I'm really not the time to take the lead. Besides, I've seen this playing out before. What are you talking about? Forget about what I said last night. Just move forward and do whatever you believe is best. Oh god, here to go! What is wrong with you? And now you're saying like you're not gonna trust him or anything. All because he lied about it? With that, Hiroko turned to the left. The clacking of her heels echoed through the cafeteria, down the halls, and eventually faded away completely. What has she been up to? Couldn't stop thinking about what Hiroko had said. How did she know I'm traveling back in time? She told me to forget all about it. But that was easier said than done. I couldn't focus on anything else. My mind kept drifting back to this mystery. I need to get the truth out of her. It had to be the way to convince her to tell me what she knew. If I decide that, I wander all around the school looking for her. Really? You're gonna go find her? Maybe you're trying to persuade her or something like that? By the time I actually found her, the sun had already started to sink below the western horizon. Oh! That's the odd part from this one, isn't it? Why is it basically saying how Ada was? Found Hiroko in the room. Siri was there too. He hadn't noticed me. But seemed to be talking about something serious. Oh boy, I bet sure Hiroko would like to spill the beans to Siri about Takumi. I hid behind a nearby pillar, hoping I could listen in on them. In the end, just whispered? Good hear a Dane. If those two were talking in secret, it must be something important. What were they keeping from me? I was getting more and more curious. I cupped out my hand around my ear, but all I could hear was my pulse and electronic buzzing of the nearby machinery. Damn it! Cursing wouldn't help. I knew that. All I could do was watch them as they carried on their mysterious conversation. I must have stood there like that for a pretty long time. What's that he's holding? Can I even see the... No. Yeah, there. What is that is Sirius holding exactly? Is some kind of like a chip thing or something? Like a data inside of it? And they're going to give it to Hiroko? What is that up to? Eventually, Siri handed Hiroko something. It was small and fit into the palm of her hand. Couldn't make it out what it was from where I was standing. Did she get some kind of allowance from him? No, it couldn't be. Whatever it was, Hiroko slipped it into her clothes and left the warm room. Siri followed suit a little while after. All that time, and I still don't find anything that useful. I mean, it's already hard to try and get in there, isn't it? What could Hiroko have been talking to Siri about? And what was that thing he gave her? I should go after her. I still have so many questions that need answering. If you want to go chase after her, it's gonna be a bad idea. It's past 11 p.m. by the time I head back to the roof. Really? That time went that fast, isn't it? I was still reluctant to give up on go to bed through, so I decided to knock on Hiroko's door instead. Really? When I got there, there's nothing here. There's only a bed itself. There's no furniture around. There was no one there. It was like Hiroko had disappeared completely. This is ridiculous. Just where did she go? As I stood there and wondered to myself, I heard noise. Sound like propellers? I look over the railing and down to the schoolyard. They're hovering near the wall of fire. There's a drone with a fire extinguisher mounted to it, Oh, is she planned to leave the academy? Let's say next to it. Hiroko! Hiroko activated the extinguisher and create a hole in the wall. She stepped through it and out into the night. Why is she going to leave? Is that what she's gonna do? Is she gonna leave the academy? Where is she running off to now? Scrambling down the stairs, hoping it wasn't too late to catch her. I took the one fire extinguisher out. I arrived at the entrance hall. Sure enough, one of the fire extinguishers was missing. I grabbed the remaining one and head outside. Once I was past the wall, I walked around for a while, but didn't see any trace of Hiroko.
Huh?
Yes, I shouldn't be surprised. She could be anywhere out there. But now that I come this far, I couldn't just give up. Between what she told me last night and her conversation with Siri today, Hiroko had a lot of explaining to do. I want to know why she was wandering around off the school grounds at night too. Just what is she up to? Still glancing around, I made my way down a narrow alley between two crumbling old buildings. I mean, you can't do anything without the class armor with you. That's when I saw them. Saw what? As I was turning the corner, I caught sight of someone. Is it Hiroko? They were a pretty long distance away. It was dark too, so I couldn't make out any details. But even from behind, it was obviously enough who it was. Hiroko. She was standing outside the entrance to the building off the edge of the town ruins. It didn't look like a house. It's probably some kind of office or facility. Why go there? She looked around her one last time before slipping inside and slipping from view. Hurry after her. What is this place? Outside research lab? Why is this thing is a research lab? I never seen that place before. What the Hiroko going in there exactly? Guess I head inside. I went through the entrance gate and head toward the main building. Opened the door as slowly and quiet as I could and went inside. Right away I noticed that one of the doors in the hall was slightly ajar. A light was spilling out from the room beyond. I crept closer and peered through. Is the Hiroko in there? What the? What is this machinery is that? Was some kind of like a teleporter? I ain't never seen that kind of thing before. What the? My hand shot up to cover my mouth. I almost said that out loud. What Hiroko's out to? Why come here? Hiroko was in there, alright. But she hadn't noticed I was here yet. Noticed a kind of large machine casing a few feet away from the door. I darted in and snuck behind it. You really want to chat about that? Phew! Decidedly, I took another look around the room. It was packed with weird-looking machinery. Most of it rusting and broken. Maybe this was a research lab once? Doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. I poked my head out from my hiding place to see what Hiroko was doing. She seemed to be operating one of the machines, pausing every now and then to adjust her glasses. That should do it. What? What did you do? Now. She walked over to the giant locker and pulled the door open. Oh my god! That suit! That's the one that the killer was wearing! Oh god, I wouldn't imagine it like this and expect out of nowhere like this happening. But are you freaking serious about this? Well, that wouldn't just spoil the whole thing about like I had to go back from the day 50 of it. So you say it was Hiroko all along? Oh dang, I really imagine like crazy stuff in that show what it is exactly. There were several hanging in the locker. More than 10 at least. There were helmets too. Old-timely, heavy-looking ones. Shirako grabbed a suit and helmet and took them out of the locker. Don't tell me if she's the one of the killer who killed all of them.
Huh?
Wait, she's not going to change right here, is she? What do you expect for that, Takumi? Donna being here while she undressed got me really excited. Really nervous. You say excited! Don't get any wrong idea, buddy. Luckily or unluckily, she didn't actually strip down, but put the suit on over her clothes.
Huh?
There. Ready to go. I'm running out of time. If I don't make the leap soon... Did she say leap? What was that all about? Yeah, what do you mean by that? The back of the room was a control console of some kind. Shirako walked up to it and brought her fist down on the big red button. That done, she stepped up to the circular platform next to the machine. She got to the center of it and stood there. Then, particles of light started to fill the space around her. Huh? Wait a minute. What the heck? I had no idea what was going on. Neither did I. What has happened? My pulse was spacing. My mind was drawing a complete blank. There was just one thought in my head. One thought reminds a sense of panic. Kira was going to disappear. I'd never see her again. Couldn't let that happen.
Hiruko!
What are you doing?
Huh?
Is it really not necessary to do it? Alright, you just gotta teleport out of it or something, or what? Oh, what are we going? Where are we going? What the heck is this? Are we going through like a Matrix? Day 5? What? Day 5 already? I don't know what just happened. Like, what did we go? I'm not really sure what happened after that. And when I came to... Oh god! Takumi's veins! Oh god, what's got into him? I was on the floor. And Hiroko was holding me in her arms. Are you okay there, Takumi? At least, I think it was Hiroko. She had a helmet on, so I couldn't tell for sure. In this moment, the question was answered.
Takumi, are you alright? Get a hold of yourself!
It was muffled. It was mistakenly Hiroko's voice. I felt a wave of relief wash over me, followed by a sharp pain.
What were you thinking? Jumping in without a leap suit?
That's what the leaf suit call it?
A leap suit? Is that what the thing you're wearing is called?
Yes. If you perform a parallel leap without one of these, it puts an incredible amount of strain on your body.
You're saying you know anything about that kind, and the machine as well.
What's a parallel leap?
She didn't answer. Because of the helmet, I couldn't see what kind of expression she had on her face. But what do you mean by parallel? Is this just something called like a multiverse place or something like that?
What are you doing here?
I followed you. I had some questions for you, about 100 of them at least. Although now it's more like 200.
What?
At least your head wasn't seriously damaged. How's the rest of your body?
It feels numb. I don't think I can move. I feel really cold and nauseous too.
Are we stuck on like a space or something?
If you're going to throw up, do it after I leave.
Leave? Where are you going?
Back to the academy.
You're going back already? Why?
I don't have time to explain. It's already past midnight.
Midnight? What day is it now then?
It's day 5.
Day 5, technically.
Late night, day 4, or early morning, day 5?
Oh god, he must lost his mind.
What does it matter? Are you trying to waste my time? Ugh, I have to go. You stay here and rest. I mean it. Don't you dare move from this spot.
Okay, I'm still back here, but what the heck has happened? Hiroko stepped away from me.
and made her way to the nearby locker. Not the locker she'd taken the leaf suit from, a different one. This is probably the power saw thing. She opened the locker, revealing 2 drones, both fitted with fire extinguishers. Huh? 2? That didn't seem right. How did they have multiple sets of fire extinguishers? If Hiriko used one of them to leave the school, where did the other one come from? I left the extinguisher I used outside, leaning against the wall. It couldn't have ended up in here somehow, could it? While I was still trying to make sense of everything, Hiriko grabbed one of the machines and rushed out the door, still wearing her leap suit. After lying there for a while, the feeling started coming back to my legs. Pretty soon I was able to move around again. I got to my feet. I'm still in the same place I was before, right? It looks the same anyway. Yeah, but what was that for exactly? Was some kind of like a leap to another world or something? What happened when I dove into the circle of light after Hiriko? And how long did I black out for? It didn't feel like very long. A minute at most. What could have happened during that minute? No use thinking about it now. I should go after Hiriko. I went to the locker and took out the other extinguisher's drone. The pain hadn't completely faded yet, but I pushed through it and made my way outside. I'm gonna see what outside looked like. Is it gonna be different? It's still the same. I knew where Hiriko was going. She told me herself, back to the academy. I still didn't get why though. Hiriko had left the school in the dead of night and went to the weird research lab. Then went right back to the school again. Like, what's their big deal? What's the machine for exactly? What was she doing? What was it all for? I kept pondering this question as I made my way through the rooms. Eventually I came inside a familiar territory. Last of its academy. Staying near just like I left it. Oh, that's convenient if you survive to get here. Like, no incidents involved. Did you send my pass out or something? I think... No, you're finally getting it. Now, where's Hiriko? My instinct feeling is might be in the war room then. Oh. Oh, the thing just appeared. It's now said morgue now. Ah, weird. I guess I go exit out of it since I can't go there then. Guess going the long way then. I'm not sure which way to the morgue is. Might be around here. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Huh? Isn't this the classroom usually locked? It looks like I get inside now. Huh? What is that? I don't know what it is, but why there's a... Am I went back to the different route from the I had the route that back there? Because strange of it is a morgue appear of it. I don't know what that means. Huh? What is that? Several desks were lined up in a strange classroom. I don't want to believe this. I'm not sure this might be Ato's body or something. If there was, that means I went to the different route then. And there was something lying on top of one of them. Something vaguely human shape under the white sheet. Slowly walk up to it, grab the white sheet, and pull it off. Oh god, it's gonna be Ato. I'm not sure if this is... If it's actually Ato, that means Takumi somehow like traveled into a different route. Oh my god, it is!
Ato?
What? This is one of those routes that the part that I killed Ato. How did that happen? Oh god, I'm not sure what the heck it is. Is this machine somehow like
lead me to like a different route there? What the heck just happened?
No, it can't be. He was shut up in his cage. There's no way he could have gotten out. So then how? How did he get here? And why is he dead?
But before I could do anything, though, a loud noise erupted from somewhere else in the school. It sounded like it came from above me. Though, confused and bewildered, I rushed into the hall and up the stairs. Is it here it goes? When I got to the third floor, I heard the noise again. It's coming from the infirmary. Where is the infirmary exactly? Is it to the left, isn't it? No, not the defense room. Where the infirmary is. No, not the warm room. It's infirmary close by, right? There it is. What happened in the infirmary? Somebody was collapsed in the one corner of the room. She still had the weird suit on, but the helmet was gone now. I could see her face clearly. It was Hiroko. Oh, what is she doing here? I scrambled over to her and prop her up, just as she'd done for me earlier.
Hiroko, are you okay? Come on, hang in there.
What the heck has happened? Did someone knock her out? I shook her shoulders, and her eyelids fluttered open. When she saw me, her eyes went wide with shock. Then, for some reason, she kicked me in the stomach. Really now? Why? Why would you do that? I went flying like a ragdoll. I smacked into the course recovery drone and it fell to the ground with a clatter. Why would you do that? That wasn't the end of it either. When I looked up, Hiroko was standing right in front of me. Are you choking me? What are you doing? She reached down and began squeezing my neck hard. It felt like she was trying to wedge my head clean off.
Hiroko, what are you doing? Please, stop it!
Tried to pry her hands off me, but I wasn't strong enough. Whatever happened in the research facility had taken too much of a toll on me. Is she trying to kill Takumi though? Did she find out about the secret?
Please, Hiroko! At this rate, I'm really gonna...
I never got to finish. Oh my god, he is dead! Is that late to the end there? The next moment, I blacked out completely. Am I seriously dead? Is it late to the end of it? I don't know how much time passed after that. My consciousness dripped back at some point. For a little while. Everything was still kind of fuzzy though. My vision was blurry. It was hard to make out what was going on around here, but I had a vague impression of someone standing in front of the revival medic. It was Hiroko. There was a course recovery drone on the floor next to her. Was somebody inside? I really couldn't tell from where I was. I tried to sit up, but in the state I was in, I couldn't even lift my head up, so I just lay there and watched. The next thing I saw was recovery drone getting sucked into the large machine. Is someone get revived in there? Then everything went black again. Oh, you passing out here as well? The next time I woke up, it was a lot more sudden and more violent. Who slapped me? I was on my feet, forced to stand up with my arms held behind my back. Don't tell me. Was all that just an act? People do tell me I have a talent for inhabiting a character. What do you mean inhabiting a character? You sure fool me. It's me. I was Hiroko all along. Yeah, I know. I look over the revival medic. It was empty. The drone from before was gone. We revived him. I only wish this was just a play. then maybe we could rewrite the script so I wouldn't make such a terrible mistake. What that's supposed to be? Rewrite script? Is this some kind of like a... Do you think it's all a game to you, Hideko? A mistake? I couldn't save him. I had no idea what Hideko was talking about. It felt like it would be a bad idea to press her on it. Her voice was small and fragile in a way I hadn't heard of before. Well, we're done here. Let's get going. Huh? We're going back. Back to where we belong. You mean back to the root thing? Wait, Hideko! Tell me what's going on! Why are we going back there?
Oh.
You mean the lab? This is a kind of research facility, right? Just what kind of research do they do here? Hideko wouldn't answer me. She just kept going. Leaving me no choice but to follow her. Hideko, please tell me what's going on. So lost. It's bad enough that we're in the real lab. And also, I saw a body back at the school.
Huh?
A body? Yeah, it was Ato. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. He was in the classroom on the 2nd floor. He'd been drained. He was just a dried up husk.
Huh.
I see. Is that all? Aren't you shocked by that? Not especially. Seriously? It almost sounds like you already know about this. Hideko turned away and shut down any further conversation. She began flipping switch and turning dials on different pieces of machinery around the room. I trailed after her, asking questions after question. But she ignored me, it just kept working. Then she opened up the large locker, the one with the suit thing. I guess she asked me to put it on. Put this on. That was the most she said to me in a while.
Oh.
Well, how you like it? Even though they're all the same in all this. Is it one of those eyes there or something like that? You call this a leaf suit, right? See? See how it adjusted to fit your height? That's one of its special functions. It will automatically shrink or stretch to fit the dimensions of whoever wears it. Different dimensions, huh? So this is everything we go to is a different root date. How interesting. It's not like I'm secure about being short or anything. Well, we should get going. Hideko stepped away from me. She pressed the red button on the control console and stepped onto the round platform, like I seen her do before. Come on, hurry! She barked an order at me, and I intensively complied. I'll start any moment now. It'll start any moment now. What will... 3, 2, 1. Oh, jeez. It goes to the light again. So all those light orb things. This is one of those things to travel to the roots, wasn't it? That's all I've been doing? There's a what a weird sound effect with that one. It's done. Huh?
Huh?
Let's head back.
Huh?
What? Back where? Are we going to go through this every time? Where else were we going back to? Hideko stepped off the platform and hung up her relief suit in the locker. Did the same, still totally at loss about what was going on.
Huh.
Don't tell anyone what you seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do. don't you? Behind her glasses, her eyes were filled with murderous intent. I gulped nervously and nodded. I mean, is he really going to tell her about that? Or ask about it? It was around 4 a.m. when we got back to school, and it's still dark. My list of questions I want to ask Hideko was fast approaching 300. I mean, it's not even 300 thing now. But I didn't have the energy to bring any of them. My body got put through the ringer at the lab. They kicked and strangled shortly after. It's no wonder I was exhausted. She still hadn't apologized for any of that. Oh well, only one thing to do now. I just go back to bed then, right? I went back to my room and fell onto my bed. All of a sudden, I felt more tired than I've had a long time. I allowed myself to relax and soon fell into the deep, deep sleep. I don't even know what just happens already. Like, if this is like a machine that leads you to different dimensions or something. I woke up and went outside, realizing I must have slept away most of the day. I didn't feel so tired or beaten up anymore, but my head was still as fuzzy as ever. Not so much for fatigue as the 300 or so questions swirling around in my mind. But now I decided to focus on just one of them, and I knew which one. Hideko? What? Oh, you gotta look at Ito if he's still there.
Huh?
Ito. So, go check the courtyard then? Is that what you want? He's still here. So I'm not sure what just happens. Like... This is really strange enough for this exactly. Like, is that machine somehow can travel to any kind of dimensions? Like, I go to do chapter selecting to just travel beyond the route to where it leads to. That's one of those craziest things. I have no idea. And Hideko even know all sorts of machine this kind exactly. And also the leaf suit? But that's the suit that was the one for the one that's like trying to kill us. Like, what the heck? What just happens? So, I'm not sure. It's getting me confused. Maybe there might be more about this if no anything. Huh? Eito, you're... What's the matter, Takumi? You look like you've seen a ghost. Not that I ever seen a ghost myself. Or seen how you look when you've seen one. When you think about it, isn't that expression a little problematic? I mean, entirely showing proper respect toward the dead. You're alive. In response to my comment, Eito put his hands on the bars of his cage and pushed against him. Last time I checked, yes. If I were the ghost, I had phased out of here a long time ago. What's going on here? I saw this body just last night. Didn't I? Hold on. Dang it, this map, like, I need to check the map, but like, did something changes as well? Maybe there's something because the map is different. Seriously, Takumi, what's wrong? Did you come across the corpse that looked like me or something? He quicks on the take, as always. Barely say anything, he figured out already. It's not like he's read his brain or anything. You might not believe it, but I know how to keep a secret. I still hadn't told anyone about you coming from the future. If you need someone to talk to confidentially, I'm always here. Come on, tell me what happened. Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do, don't you? None of you mean the choices there. I abandoned to take a risk. I left without saying another word. At least you're not saying it, you don't spill it. That night, really? The time went that fast already? The others ate a sumptuous dinner in the cafeteria before heading back to their rooms. I struggled to force down a few spoons of rice porridge. Is this one of those I call us just feed him? I put it aside and stopped Hideko before she could leave. Shiriko, have you got a minute? I really need to talk to you. God, you just gotta fade out just like that, huh? This is that classroom that always locked. Yeah, I asked Siri to unlock it for us. Why did you bring me here? This is where I found it. This is where I saw Ato's body last night. He had all the blood drained out of him. Someone must have absorbed his crypto goblin. But then, when I check again today, the body wasn't here. But that's not the weirdest part. Ato's still alive. He's in the cage, like normal. I even spoke to him. And... I got to thinking, and... this has something to do with that weird lab, doesn't it? You mentioned something called a parallel leap before. That's what we did when we used the machine, right? Still don't really get it. But I get the feeling that's why so much just doesn't seem to add up. Yeah, but also, why did Hiriko do using the machine? Like, how does she know how it works exactly? Like, what's she trying to do on the other side? Hiriko was silent. It wasn't all that surprising, the way she'd been acting. And expect her to tell me everything just like that. But I wasn't giving up instead. I ushered her into another room. Another room? To where? The war room? Why here? You spoke to Siri about something important here yesterday. You were spying on us? I prefer it if you didn't put it like that. Either way, it's not a pleasant habit. When you finished talking, Siri gave you something. What was it? Just some dry kombu kelp in case I got hungry. Really? This looks like a chip things. Okay, then tell me the truth. Again, no answer. I sighed, shook my head, and moved on. Geez, how far it goes? And then revolve out there. Quite a little detour of the school you taking me on.
Huh?
This be the last stop. Last night, I rushed in here and found you passed out in the corner. I had no idea what happened, and things only got more confusing from there. When you woke up, you kicked me in the stomach and tried to strangle me. Maybe you can explain that? I'll take this as a no then.
Huh?
You still haven't apologized for that, you know? I didn't have a lot of choice in the matter. It was a regrettable accident. An accident that nearly killed me. Fine. I'm sorry. You got your apologies. Can I go now? Shiriko was only turning to leave, but I grabbed her arm before she could go any further. I'm not done yet. After you nearly killed me, I came to just for a minute. I saw you in front of the revival medic with the corpse recovery drone. Who was inside the drone, Hiriko? It's not as Ado, is it? But it's still not answered. You said I couldn't save him. Him. Who? Were you talking about whoever was in the recovery drone? Was that all you wanted to ask? Just one more thing. And this one's the most important of all. You already know that time travel exists. You knew I came from the future. How? Kyoko pushed aside the lock of her long, silk hair and looked away. She was clearly nervous. She was biting her lip, following with the choker, tapping to her heels. Finally, she made up her mind and spoke up. Oh, she finally got to decide to tell her the truth? Alright, I'll tell you. You will? On one condition.
I had a feeling you're gonna tell me, like, you're not allowed to tell them about this.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. I might struggle to get it all done by myself, so I'll need someone to help with it.
Huh?
You mean me? Naturally. What exactly would you want me to do? Just do as you're told. Follow my instruction, then don't ask questions.
You want me just like do what you know, expedition thing or something like that, and he will be assistant. Is that what you're thinking?
I need to be able to work in peace without stopping to explain things to you. Provided work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9.
You really will this time, right? You're not going to change your mind again.
I'll give you my word. Just so long as you hold up your end of the bargain.
Hiko looked me dead in the eye. I met her gaze without flinching. Okay, you got yourself a deal. Why does it feel like it's like kind of like a Persona 5 thing? It's like a make a deal or something. Now day 6. Well, tomorrow is gonna be the 7th, right? It's still time for the pass already? Hiko called on me in my room shortly before dawn the next morning.
Oh?
I'll get right to the point. I'm going to the Second Enlightenment Academy today, and I want you to come with me.
Why go with her then?
I'm sure you understand why we're going.
Huh?
To get legal vignetters, right? Hiriko nodded. It was so no surprise she knew about the other campus. Siri had explained it to everyone a few days ago, after all. Hey, wait a minute. Today? You don't mean right now, do you?
Of course. It's not even 4:30. Time is of the essence. We need to get back here before tomorrow.
Tomorrow was day 7. That was the day the first commander we faced came back to fight us again. So why should want to go to Second Aspect Academy today then? You mean for the battle? How do you know about that already?
Oh.
And that's a penalty. I told you not to ask questions. Or are you capable of holding up your end of the deal?
Well, then they held back the torrent of questions welling up inside me.
Oh.
Now, go and wake the others up.
Really? You had to wake up early in the morning like that? I'm pretty sure they were gonna be tired.
Huh?
Huh? We need more than 2 of us for this journey. We need to put together an excursion team.
Okay, but what do I have to be the one to do it?
Oh?
I know, it's such a pain, isn't it? Are you starting to see why I made you a captain now?
I mean, next much he became leader or something like that. Decided to run things by Siri before getting the others involved.
In my future, the other academy was attacked on day 10. During that battle, Moko was taken prisoner and later killed.
Okay, so explain to Siri about what happened in the future, or from the past.
It's better for us to avoid losing soldiers if we can help it, right? So I was thinking of going there and bringing them back here.
Why so early in the day, though?
Huh?
Because there will be invader attack here tomorrow. We have to leave soon if we want to make it back in time for that. Sarah spent a few minutes thinking of that matter. Alright, I'll allow it. Thanks. There's just one thing worrying me, though. When the attack does come, everyone's probably going to ask how I knew about it. I already decided not to tell them about the time travel, so...
Aha!
Don't sweat it! I'll come up with something. I hope you wouldn't. As it happens, I received word from the artificial satellite. She was explaining the situation to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
According to their intel, there's going to be an attack sometime tomorrow. They were able to deduce this by analyzing enemies' movement from above. There's going to be a lot more of them than you saw on your first day here. So I made the decision to call in the troops from the other campus to supplement our current fighting streak. I had to hit it to him. He sounded convincing. He has accepted the story without second thoughts. I mean, serious, I have a big brain after all. Not because you have like a brain in front of him.
So you're saying we need to get here, and back on before tomorrow?
Hira was playing her part too. You never guessed this was her idea in the class first place.
So, who's staying?
Sumino, Shizuhara, Kawana, and Genzaki. You'll be excursion team. That's the same team from the first routine, isn't it?
What about me? I want to go murder the guys on the campus too.
Oh!
Nobody said anything about murder, Miss Amamiya.
I get Takumi Hiroko. You seem they can fight. But why you pick the other two?
Yeah, why did you pick us? If we end up having to fight while we're out there, wouldn't Takimo or Darumi be a better choice?
But that will leave us without inexperienced fighters back here. Just think about what that would mean if the excursion team didn't make it back in time.
I guess that makes sense.
Can you handle it, Tsubasa?
Yeah, I think so. And in today, so if worst comes to worst, I won't have a lot to throw up.
How about you, Shoma? You'll be fine. I've been giving him some intensive training the last couple of days. Oh god, why you do this thing again? Exactly how happened when Shoma get a big buff thing.
Right, that's why I look like this now.
Wait, you showing this?
Are you kidding?
You kidding me? You're showing your muscles already?
How the heck do you do that?
You didn't seriously like do some weird transformation thing, being like a small fragile thing to a huge chunk of muscles.
How the heck did you do that?
Jeez, the latest is unexpected. And he reacted like that, like,
What the heck was that?
yeah, that's a chunk in there exactly.
How much training you been having?
It's been like 3 days, isn't it? And if the room feels dead like that, like, ever.
I can't even control it now. If I relax a little, I'll go back to normal.
How do you do that? Oh my god, how? I'm really lost here. Shoma is something, isn't he? What the heck did Takuma give him some kind of training regimen? They only last 3 days, isn't it? They only just finished up in 3 days like that, and that grow muscles like that fast?
How can he do that?
It's like kind of like a superpower or something. Jeez, police. I don't know what happened anymore. Oh, this is insane.
Sorry, you must have found that pretty revolting, huh?
Nobody spoke. We're all still in shock. I mean, well, wouldn't be. Well, not all of us. Shoma inside was fine, and Takamo, since he'd been one on training him, and also Yuko. She doesn't even care about that. Like, oh, you get muscles. Okay. For some reason, Yuko wasn't fazed by Shoma's transformation either. Was it? She's seen it before. Maybe because of this, the or is it dimensional travel thing, isn't it?
Anyway, you don't have to worry about me. I'll do my best to be useful in my own trashy way. You guys remember when I mentioned feeling the surge of power before? You all felt that too, right?
You all nodded.
I get the feeling we can do the great things with this power.
The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences.
You did say that from the prologue, right? Like going back in time, I've broken that absolute law. The resistance effect that made everyone stronger was already having consequences I hadn't counted on.
Let's be on our way. We can't afford to waste time.
Alright, good luck out there.
You'll take good care now.
Might just go straight to it now. With that, the member of our excursion team went to the war room for the additional briefing from Siri. I'm pretty sure you could tell us about the shortcut thing, right? Yeah. Apparently, there was a shortcut we could take by putting the planes in a strategic place. This route would cut down on the journey time considerably. It still wasn't the kind of round trip we could make in a couple of hours, though. If we made it back before sunset, that would be enough for me. I just hoped it would. Is everybody ready?
Yes. Ready.
I don't know.
We'll take good care of the place while you were gone. So let's go.
Wait, I still need to go to the bathroom.
You still done that before we started. Whatever. Let's start the explanation then. I mean, how time went that fast? Or exactly. Let's see how far it goes. And there should be like, we'll all be like, all good there. Like, no, any some kind of enemy PF or something like that. According to the map, the shortcut is
Right over there.
I didn't know that.
Oh? Siri told us so. Didn't he?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Don't just stand there mumbling. Get moving.
You're not being like a boss me around. You just be like a second leader. Yeah, start explanation. But I'm not gonna do it. I thought otherwise I wanted to like keep doing it for more meticulous. You know, the easy goes. I look at what? Yeah, nothing happens. Just to be sure of. I hope the second last with Academy isn't destroyed or something. At least nothing get worse, can it? Seabird. Give me throw a sword at it? Huh.
I found something.
That's quite unexpected. Okay, it's still safe and intact. So nothing happens. So it's something slightly different than the before then. But at least it's still okay. Old piano. Look aside.
I'll take this.
Nope. I'm not taking this. There it goes. So we're just made just in time then.
Phew! We finally made it. So, that's second to last Fitz Academy. That's it. No doubt about it.
You're talking like you've been here before.
I thought I told you not to ask questions. Do you want another penalty?
A penalty?
You best don't want to tell about
Oh, hell, they have the bathrooms. I'm ready to burst.
I mean, seriously, why couldn't you do that before leaving? Shama dash out towards the school, just to be inside. Wait, really now? Well, at least not to set up an alarm or something.
You could have just gone all the way here.
Well, I don't sure there any bathrooms around the building there. If it's all rubbles everywhere.
He probably can't go outdoors. You strike me as a delicate type.
Then as the rest of us get closer, I saw her. Hey, Nozomi!
Nozomi.
Pulse started racing. My breathing got heavier. I felt uncontrollable burning in my chest. Please don't get in, like... I know you feel like you see her like 3 times in a row in different routes there.
Nozomi was alive. She was alive again, and right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her. And I fought that impulse to pull it back. Right. That's right. This was the moment I've been waiting for. The whole reason I made this trip. It wasn't because Hiriko told me to. Even if she had, I have insisted on coming anyway. This was all to see Nozomi again. This time, I'll do whatever it took to protect her.
You must be Takumi, right?
You ain't know about that? They say give you a heads up to Nico then? Huh?
And you two are Hiriko and Tsubasa?
I don't understand.
How do you know my names?
Hiriko, Tsubasa, and I share a confused glance. It's about Hiriko then. Well, Shama might be when inside to go to the bathroom, right? But then... Oh wait, there's everyone else gathered up.
Oh dear, I'm most terribly sorry we weren't here to greet you.
Greet us?
We had to help Kyochika get her sword out of her you-know-where.
Oh god, why would you think that?
Technically, it was her sword sheath.
It was stuck in there pretty tight. Took us a while to pull it out. Oh god, what the happened with Kyochika?
Her you-know-where? You don't mean... But please, don't get the wrong idea. It was launched in the drain pipe in the bathroom, that's all. Lady Kulala thrust the holy Jumanji sword seat in there in the moment of impulse high spirits.
Why could I with that?
It was clogged. What was I supposed to do?
You're using her as a clogger? Like a plunger, is that what you're trying to think of? This is not how that works, Kulala.
Just what do you think my beloved sword is? Well, I know it's something you used to.
Don't say another word. Whoa, back up a minute. Can you answer a question, please?
Yes.
What's all this about coming out to greet us?
We received communication from the Honorable Siri, you see.
Really? Then that's why then. I see. So basically, Siri called ahead and let you know to expect us. Not just that. He told us the other stuff he's been keeping secret too.
He's explained how the circumstances have changed. Wait, I still don't get it. If Siri could contact you, why do we have to come and get you? You were only able to get in contact a few hours ago. The electronic interference has been rather fierce of late.
But you know what's going on now. About the attack on Last Academy tomorrow?
Yes, we do.
That makes things easier. I wouldn't want to waste time explaining things to you. Nico, get the school bus ready to leave.
It already is. I'm afraid I won't be joining you though. What? What do you mean? You're supposed...
Oh god, please tell me you're not seriously gonna sacrifice yourself again from the other route. You were joining us, don't you?
Huh? I am unable to abandon Stack at the Last Academy. I've been ordered to guard it with my life. Ordered? By who?
Was it this Siri person?
No, these orders came from someone higher up.
I still wanna know this, who the heck is the higher up is exactly? I'm not sure, it might be someone from the complex or something. There's still a question I don't know who. Nigo looked up as he said this. You look at yeah, I expect this, man. He meant talk about the artificial satellite then. Up at the huge celestial body in the sky, lit with countless medical lights. The artificial satellite.
The enemy hadn't realized the school is only a decoy yet. Sooner or later, they will attack it. When that happens, are you planning to self-destruct? Oh my! How do you know?
I mean, here goes. You're the only one who knows you travel any kind of route.
Sorry, but I won't allow that. We can't afford to lose you.
If I thought Hiroko was showing a softer side of herself, I was wrong. The very next moment, she dashed towards Nigo and brought her heel down viciously on his head.
What the heck are you doing?
Yeah.
you just knock knock his head? Hideko?
Nick! Whoa, that was sweet! I wish I could do axe kick like that.
Nico fell to the ground with a thud. Saskan spun for the top of his head. Some part of his body was making a high-pitched statically whine I never heard before.
Why did you do that?
Good grief, and I thought I was the killer of this group. Don't worry, a thought like that won't destroy him. I just forced him to set him down for a while. How the hell did he even shut him down? Everyone stood rooted to the spot, stunned into silence. It felt like we were doing a lot today. As usual, Hideko was totally unconcerned about what 81 thought of her. Now, let's get going. I still have no idea what Hideko's been doing exactly. If this is what she's been doing all this time, keep it secret from everyone else's, even on Takumi as well. It's almost as she knew everything about all of this. I don't know why. She picked up Nico up like he was a piece of hand luggage and began carrying him toward the parking lot where the school bus was waiting. What about Shoma? You didn't see you leave him behind, aren't you? Then, with all of us safely on board the school bus, we left the second of its abandoned behind without any other word. Okay, but what about Shoma? He's still in the bathroom, isn't he? Everyone? Do you remember where Shoma is? I'm pretty sure you forgot about him. How long is it gonna take for them to realize, like, wait, we forgot Shoma! I'm like, oh my god, like, you serious about this? I mean, Shoma went inside, like, trying to go to the bathroom, right? Well, we'll just wait for them to finally realize it. This whole episode had added another 100 questions to the list of things I want to ask Hideko about. Like, make that like a 400 total. I just had to keep them to myself until the end of day 9. I sat squirming on my seat, reminding myself to be patient, no matter how difficult that might be.
By the way, does it feel like we're forgetting something important?
Oh god, really? Really now? You finally realize something? Because I do! What gentleman I don't see I'm looking at, I don't see Shoma!
Something important? I've got all 28 volumes of my favorite manga.
I don't want to talk about Dark Time.
What's so important about that? And I've got my signed world championship belt.
It wasn't gonna do anything.
Nobody cares.
Now that you mention it.
Weren't there supposed to be 4 of you?
Yeah.
Oh no!
You finally realize?
Shoma!
We forgot all about him.
You finally realized that all along. You got like, we gotta turn back and go pick up Shoma. At least I don't feel alone there. We made a U-turn and rushed back to Second Activity Academy. Sure enough, we found Shoma in the courtyard there. Tears streaming down his face. Oh, I'm really feel sad for Shoma being left all alone there. It just feels like a lost kid just left alone. There's no parents around. We picked him up and made a fresh start on our return journey. Well, I really wasted time for that.
It's fine. Really, I don't mind. It's no wonder you'd forget about me.
Are you really exhausted? It seems like you must have been crying all day.
I know my existence is about as flimsy as a 0.01 millimeter thin piece of rubber.
That's not true.
Did you actually understand what that meant?
Not exactly, but I kinda got the gist of it, you know?
Do you, Tsubasa? Do you?
There's only one thing you can use a rubber that thin for.
Don't say it!
We spent the rest of the journey doing our very best to cheer Shoma up. Eventually, we built this self-esteem back up to this normal, albeit still low level, and Last Bits Academy came into view on the horizon. We're still gonna figure out about why Nico here as well, or like why he looks unconscious. Like, oh, wind.
Yeah, nighttime is fast already, huh? You made it back? That's a relief. Jeez, all the corners like might be London, isn't it?
Aw, you worried about us?
No! I was just... Never mind, 8 point. You're still very kind-hearted, aren't you, Takumi?
He's been pacing around the school in a tizzy the whole day.
That's just part of my training routine. Today's leg day, that's all. Sure. You still care about us.
So, those guys with you are...
The faces, NPC squad.
Hello there. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji.
No.
I'm Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction!
I'm not sure why I always have put red highlight in that part of the title. Unless they had to say something like how, like, being maniacally had a girl, something like that. I don't know why. But that's Moko to ya.
Kyoshika Makadori, at your service.
Bow your heads, peasant. I am Kulala Uzusuki, the great and powerful.
And I, Yagami Omakage.
Penis assassin, a bliss romantic, and all-around nice guy.
I don't like the part that was saying all around nice guy.
Hey!
They're all totally distinct characters.
Maybe a little too distinct.
You gotta introduce yourself too, or we'll look boring next to them.
That's alright. Nigel already told us all about you. Nigel is that little critter in the red bird, yes?
Ahem. I am second to last with the academies. You're basically serious underling, right?
You fill us in on you guys from the second campus already.
Anyway, let's get started. What are the rules for this killing game, Zero?
This is not a killing game. If you think it's like the right number you think of. There is no killing game.
We have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introductions are over, we should rest up until then.
So you guys are really gonna fight with us?
You know it.
We Scar come all this way just to deny you now.
The team from the other academy had discussed their resolve on their way over. After Nigo told them all about World Death, Greta Goblin, the Exodus Project, and the Artificial Sunlight, there were in no doubt about what they had to do.
From here on, we just protect the baby in the defense room until day 100, right?
The missile he's been charging up will be launched in all directions. All the invaders will be wiped out. And that'll be the end of World Death.
But right before, we shoot out in the escape pod to meet back up with the rest of humanity on the artificial satellite.
This is exactly what everyone's saying.
What possible reason could we have for refusing to help?
When we get through these 100 days and everyone's showing end happily, we're with you all the way.
Thanks, guys. Glad to have you on board.
Our team welcomed the new arrivings with open arms. Aw, it just melts my cold metal heart to see what you all get along.
Those invaders will know what hit them now.
What do you guys say to another cheer?
All together now.
Okay, we're gonna do the thing like a war crime again.
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and undefeated! Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit, fight on!
The same as always. I can't put my finger on it, but something feels off. What do you mean? Didn't we have a lot more teething troubles getting everyone to work as one big team last time? Well, it's like I want everyone fighting among themselves, so I guess this is fine. What do you think of that? It's not like you have something in mind you were thinking something bad is gonna happen, is there? Well, whenever it is. With night drawing on, everyone went back to their rooms, including the new members who had new rooms assigned to them. For some reason, Nozomi stayed back after the others had gone.
Huh?
Is something wrong?
No. I just wanted to thank you for going to all the trouble coming to collect us. That school was only a decoy. So if we stay there, sooner or later we... Anyway, I really appreciate it.
Knock it off. I hadn't really done anything to deserve your thanks. You want to thank me? Even after we make it through this. Right here, on day 100.
I never expected you to say something like that.
Sorry. Too corny?
Not at all. I agree. We'll pick this up again on day 100.
That's right. This is what I'm here for. This is why I came back to the past. To protect Nozomi. And to make sure everyone survives. This time, I won't make the same mistakes.
Well then, Takumi, good night.
Strange, I just think a motto with me, or something like that. With those parting words, Nozomi left and went to her room for the night. I thought I was alone, but then I heard a noise. I turned around, but there was nobody there. I quit the clock in there. What was that? Must be my imagination. Then I'm not totally convinced. I made my way to my room. There was a faint aroma of lavender in the air. A scent that felt weirdly familiar. Here I go. What does lavender mean? It's just leaving like that. Okay. If it's to start the day of... For some reason, it never clicked me.
Get ready for your 7th day of active service. Prepare to be ready to give your life.
Okay, we're starting off right now then. Speaking of which, I'm gonna check the scorecard before the start the battle happens. The only one who didn't get is Moko. So, yeah, Moko's the only one who didn't get one. Except Eito didn't have it, but he's in the game, so I'll leave that big deal. What route is called exactly? Still nothing yet, so we'll just have to, like, wait out for a bit then. And see everyone else all live here as well. Which way it goes. Alright, so when does disgusting face gonna show up?
I'm over here.
Not you, Shama. I wasn't talking about you. You meant the evaders, right?
Siri, do you know when they'll be coming?
Well, soon. Yuko seemed to know everything already. I was on the verge of asking her about it, but she silenced me with a sharp glare.
How do you know, Hideko?
Siri Nico told me already. Yeah, that's it.
You did. She answered shortly before you all got here.
I'm surprised if Nico and Siri were still going to play along. Well, I'm not sure if Nico will just simply just like play along what Siri was saying. So, anyway,
we'll be fine to sink Commander they escaped on day 1. Isn't that right?
Exactly. God, you're such a good listener, Shizuhara.
Since you already have experience fighting him, we have a strategic advantage.
Not to mention, we got a much bigger team this time.
Yes, quite. It should be no challenge at all.
And just like that.
Intruder alert. On off defense mode.
Yay! They're really here? I told you, didn't I?
And that's what it's strange. Like, this route is gonna be really different. Like, why boss like that for a moment like that? Kind of weird.
Alright, Takumi, go ahead.
Huh?
You're a captain, aren't you? Don't you have anything to say to your team before they head out into battle?
Yeah, let's get this one thing. Oh, right, is everyone ready? You bet!
Yeah! Let's do this! What's up, Kaku? Why are you shaking so much?
Shut up! I'm just cold, that's all!
Decided to go commando today!
Why? I don't want to talk about that. You could at least pretend that you were trembling with anticipation or something.
I'm ready. I took a whole bunch of anti-nausea pills, so I... The Holy Monster is always waiting. She longed to spill the blood of the wicked. I can go whenever. I'm such a nothing character. I'll probably get wiped out right away anyway. Don't be such a pessimist. You got the apocalyptic maiden of destruction looking out for you now.
And this cruel prince of the underworld is ready to protect his dear sister at any cost. At least not something like that.
You really going to let me fight too?
You made your feelings abundantly clear. I know I couldn't stop you even if I tried.
Yeah, boy! I'm ready to wash all this blood off my hands with even more blood! Let's all work together out there. Humanity's counting on us.
This isn't just for them, but for ourselves too. We fight for our future.
Oh my! This camaraderie is so touching, so moving.
Not bad, I suppose. Okay, Samino, you're in charge. Leave it to me. Come on, guys, let's do this. Oh boy, this could be. This how all the group is. Everyone's alive except for Ato. But this is the whole entire group we're gonna have, and I really like it. It's gonna be insane. They're all like 14, right? I mean, still like same like before, but still better than anything. You made me curious what will happen if Ato will join this. We'll never know. But I hope like no one else going to die, for sure. Well, even I know this is gonna be like replayed from the day 7. They already played it back then, but I thought it'd be best you want to do it like for trying to get in like more stuff here. Okay, this is different. Now it's all surrounded all the areas. So now I'm gonna do this like the hard part then. This is a little different than I expected. Oh boy, this could be something. You know it happened already. No. But I am going to save here for today. So what chapter is this part for this one? Chapter 13? Wow, I messed up a lot of things, didn't I? I had a feeling this might be like the same thing from before, isn't it? I probably wouldn't. And I cannot even go to the main menu thing or something like that, but we'll just leave right to be on the point then, so. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I have no idea what just happened already. It just, unexpectedly, so many things that are different. I get it beyond the part, like, this is how, like after chapter 13 happened, this would lead to this point then? I don't know. So, yeah. But things got really weird. Shiriko is actually really strange about it exactly. And she went through this odd machine. It's somehow you can travel into different routes. If that is the case, like saying the Apple with Takumi is different, right? Kind of really weird, but it's really insane, not gonna lie though. I'm not sure if the middle point is actually lead to the where different kind of ending from the beyond the point or something like that. I don't really not know. That's the thing I don't understand how it goes. Even though back then it was all just chapter 0, right? So I ain't particularly sure how this is gonna work out. But who knows? It, like I said, it didn't do mad. Maybe it's like they have like the other route back then I'll just change back into Riptons. I mean, this route might be better since everyone's all here. So I'm not sure there's a better way for like if this leads to like I mean, I'm curious to know what kind of true ending for this one exactly. If something like if it's 100, would that be like, or like the 100 ending? Would that be like a true ending for this? So I'm not sure. But anyway, that's all for the 100 line that's put together me. If you like it, don't forget to like for this video. If you
you want to see more for the channel you like the most of it, you go subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.